Fantastic. Okay, so here we are again with our Thursday morning run club. Just make sure you've got something safe, footwear-wise, comfortable clothes. Grab a drink if you've not already got one, because we'll need it this morning. This session is based around marching and jogging moves, but you do it at your own pace. So I will do most of the things after the warm-up, doing the jogging. If you want to keep it in a march, that's fine. I'll do the moves to the beat of the music, but again, you do it at your pace. So if you're slightly slower, it doesn't matter. Likewise, when we do our movements and put a bit of a sequence together, it is open for interpretation, so don't worry. Finally, as always, if it is your first session, we try and make use of what space we've got around us. So if I say march forward for 8, because we tend to do everything in beats of 8, and you can't go forward for 8, you can just stay on the spot or go sideways or go diagonal. That's absolutely fine. Just make use of the space you've got around you. It doesn't matter. But the idea is to get as many steps in as we can. Without further ado, I'll start our music. And we'll get going into our warm-up. So all we're going to do is take it marching on the spot. You just keep your hands on your hips for now. And then we'll take it wide. Just nice steps. Nothing too high intensity yet. And back to narrow. And wide. And narrow. Loosen up all the hips and the knees. Wide one last time. And narrow. Right, next we're just going to walk forward if you can, or whichever direction, and add in a shoulder press up. So forward. Lovely, well done. And again. And back. Brilliant, working all through the shoulders. One last time. Okay, hold it on the spot now, and we're just going to do some high knees. Just use your arms as well, so it's like a pull down with the arm and a raise with the knee. Just nice and gentle. Just really working through those hip joints. Lovely, couple more. Okay, we're just going to take a box step forward, so just step wide and back. Get the hips moving in different directions. Lovely, well done. Okay, one more. Now just into heel digs with a bicep curl. So just step your foot out in front with your heel on the floor, elbows into your side, and just a gentle squeeze in the fists so you've got some tension in your arms. This works down the hamstrings at the back of the leg and the calves, as well as doing the arms. Lovely, well done. Last couple. Right, take the legs wider and you bring in the heel up towards the bottom for a hamstring curl. Again, you can either keep the hands on the hips or pull down as you lift your heel towards your bum. So this works your quads at the front of your leg and your hamstrings. Nice and soft on your feet. Brilliant. 2 more. Okay, just into a gentle march on the spot, and you're just going to roll your shoulders back. If you've slept funny during the night, just loosen everything off. And just a gentle roll forward. Lovely. Shake the arms out. Now we're just going to do a simple march forward, and we're going to add in our double punch. So 2 little punches at the top and 2 at the bottom. We'll go forward and back or side to side. Okay? Off we go. So forward and back. Just keep that going. So it's 2 little punches up and 2 down. I know I keep saying forward and back sometimes, and you might go in different directions. Right, on this next one forward, we're going to do single, single, double. So single, single, double, double. So it's just one arm, the opposite arm, together, together. Brilliant, well done. Together, together, single, single. Fantastic. Right, hold it on the spot now, and all we're going to do is take the legs just wider than your hip width. We're just going to do some hip openers and closers. So get your balance on one leg, and all we're going to do is gently raise the knee forward and open it out to the side, and then bring it to the side and forward. So this direction opens the hip, and then we close it again. You can use something to balance if you need, but don't lean on anything, just a light touch. Just rotating through that hip. One more. Lovely. Get your balance on your other foot now. Plant that foot into the ground and lift forward. Open the hip and then close. You might find that your leg moves more in one direction on one side because your hip flexors might be tighter. But it's good to feel that, because then you know where perhaps you need to try and make sure you stretch more, like after an exercise session. One more. Lovely. Okay, just take your legs back to just wider than hip width, and we're just going to do some really gentle squats, really gentle. We're not going too low, but keep your back straight, chest up, look forward, and you're just sinking your bum towards your heels, but just a little bit. This is just to warm the legs up. We're not trying to go really low. And as you come up, just squeeze your bum at the top. So you drive up through your heels, and just a little squeeze at the top. Lovely, well done. Okay, just 3 more. Fantastic. Okay, give your body a little shake off. Grab yourselves a drink if you need to. And then we're going to start to pick up the tempo a little bit now. But if you want to keep with marching, keep with marching. You do not have to follow what I do. Only in terms of the technique and the general direction and exercises. So we're going to go into our jogging, and we're going to go forward and back. So just take a light jog on the spot if you're going to jog. Just think, if you are jogging, try not to just stay on your tiptoes. Your full foot should touch the floor, albeit briefly. Otherwise, you'll end up with really tight calves from just staying on your tiptoes. But really light on the toes. And just try and think about keeping your back straight and your core muscles nice and tight. So as I say, imagine if something was going to hit you in the stomach and you had to brace to stop it hurting. That's the feeling when your core is working. I know there's a lot to think about, but just nice and tall, and the rest will come. Okay, we're going to go forward and back. And forward. And back. Keep going. Fantastic. Right, now we're going to add in that double punch up and down. Up down. Brilliant, and again. Keep going. I'll try not to keep saying forward and back. One last time. Next is going to be single, single, double arm. So single, single, double, double. Brilliant. And again. Keep going. Fantastic. One more time. Stay on the spot for the next one, and we're going to go wide march for 4 and narrow for 4. So we're just alternating wide to narrow. When you go wide, try and think about making it a real exaggerated march. So you really push off the floor with your feet. Fantastic. Last one. And we're going to go into our box step. So just a step wide and back. Brilliant. On the next time round, I'll add in a couple of arm movements for these if you want them. Our next one is going to be our jog to a corner for 8 if you've got a corner and back, or just side to side. Off we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. And corner. And back. Corner again. All you need to do really is just count 8 steps, whichever direction. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Brilliant. Again. Last direction travel. Now we're going to go back to the start. So just jog. And back. So just jog in a direction or on the spot for a count of 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep going. And back. And again. Next is going to be single, single, double arm. Are we ready? Brilliant. Fantastic. One more of these. We're going to go to our wide to narrow march. So wide for 4 and narrow. Just keep alternating. Try and push off with those feet. Brilliant. Now if you want, you can just move your arms like in a marching movement. But again, really move them so it's more exaggerated. Right, next is going to be our box step. So forward and back. If you want, you can add in a wave of the arms. Just get some movement through the shoulders and the hips as well. Fantastic. Okay, last one. Jog it on the spot or march. We're going to take it to the corners and back. So just find a spot you can go to and off we go. Just a count of 8 jogs. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Brilliant, keep going. And again. One last time round. Okay, hold it on the spot. If you need to grab a quick drink, grab one, or just keep marching or jogging on the spot. We're going to do our next little sequence now. So we're going to jog for 8 counts, 8 steps, and then we're going to do fast feet. And then jog for another 8 steps, fast feet. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fast feet. And 8. Fast feet. And again. Fast feet. And back. Fast feet. Right, next we're going to a corner. And back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. High knees. And normal. Next, another corner or direction. 5, 6, 7, 8, and back. This time, heels to bum. And normal. So just repeat that again. Direction for 8. Back to your start point. High knees. And normal. Direction for 8. And back. Heels to bum next. And normal. Brilliant. Okay, next we're going to go into our side to side. So it'll be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Again, this can be a walk or a slight jogging movement. It is only slow paced anyway. But really try and push off with that leg. The one that you stop on, just try and give a little push so that you're really working those leg muscles in that leg, adding a power move. Try and keep your back straight as well. Nice and tall. Two more. Brilliant. Just hold it on the spot. Next we're going to jog. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, and then 3 high knees. So 1, 2, 3, knee, knee, knee. So off we go. You can either stay on the spot. Like I say, if you've not got room, it doesn't matter. So that's the move. If you can move, knee, knee, and 1, 2, 3, knee. So the knees are a slower movement. Brilliant. So 1, 2, 3, knee, knee. Lovely. One more time. Right, now we're going to do 2 gentle hops, or just do it as a step. 2 steps on each leg, or it's a hop. So we're still going 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. So we're bouncing twice on each leg. And back. And again. Keep going. If you're on the spot, it's just a mini jog or a march, but you're just bouncing twice on each foot. Lovely, well done. Right, next we're going to add in our box step. You can add the arms as well if you want. So are we ready? So stepwise and back. Add in the arms if you want, or just keep your hands on your hips. Brilliant, well done. Fantastic. Last one. Brilliant. Again, grab a quick drink and then we'll run through that sequence once more. What I'll do for this next one, I'll just stand on the spot and do the moves. If you want to still move around, do that. But it might be easier to show a couple of them if you've not done them before. So it's going to be jog for 8 and then fast feet. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3. And fast feet. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fast feet. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. And fast feet. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. Fast feet. We'll do that again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Fast feet. 1, 2, 7, 8. Fast feet. Last time. And fast feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fast feet. Right, now it's into our corners if you can. I'll just stay on the spot and back. Brilliant. High knees and normal. Fantastic. Right, I'll do the direction as well for this one. The main thing is just to keep your body moving. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and back. High knees next. 1, 2, 3, 4. And normal. Direction. 5, 6, 7, 8 and back. Heels to bum. And normal. One last time all the way through. Corner. And back. High knees. And normal. Corner. And back. Heels to bum. Ooh. See my feet stuck. And normal. Okay, into our sides. And hold. 1, 2, 3 and hold. Remember, nice straight back. It's easy to kind of curl over as you hop onto that last leg. But just keep looking forward. Brilliant. Right, next we're going into our 1, 2, 3. Knee, knee, knee. 1, 2, 3. Works just the same from a march. 1, 2, 3, knee, knee. So it just depends whether you want the slight higher intensity of a jog or just keep it stepping. 1, 2, 3, knee, knee, knee. Brilliant. Last one. Right, onto our 2 hops. Brilliant. So it's just really light on the feet and you can do it on the spot if you want. Just makes it a bit more interesting moving around your room. So I'm going to do this forward. and back, and forward, and back, and forward, and back. Last one. Our next one is going to be our box step with our arms. So step and back, forward, back. Brilliant, well done. Nearly done. Last one. And just take it into a gentle march. Grab yourself a drink. And then we'll just cool down and stretch off those legs. Oh, brilliant. Just a nice gentle march. Just to loosen off those legs, bring the heart rate back down. Right, just take a gentle step side to side. You don't need to go in time with the music now, we're slowing it right down. But the good thing about trying to move around different directions during the exercises is it works your different muscles in different ways. If you just always jog on the spot or just always jog forward and don't move like lateral moves like this, it doesn't use all your muscles effectively. Okay, just back to that march. Okay, and hold it still on the spot. All you're going to do is bring your arm across in front of you, hold it just past your elbow, bring it in towards your body, and you'll feel the stretch through your shoulder and down your arm. Lovely, well done. And just release and pull the other arm across the body. Feel the stretch through the other shoulder. Brilliant. Okay, and release. Just lock your hands together, your fingers together in front of you, and just push forward so you can feel the stretch across the top of your back. And then release, and either link your hands at the back if you can, or just stretch your arms back so that you feel it across your chest. Just depends on your flexibility. Some people can link the hands behind, some can't. Lovely. Okay, and release. Now if you need a wall just to lightly touch on, or a chair, I'm just going to do the quads. So just pull your feet up towards your bottom, keep your knees together, and your knees that you're bending should be pointing down towards the floor. Keep your hips facing forward, so you feel the stretch down your thigh, down the front of your quad. I was doing this last night with my running group, everybody in a circle, but the minute you watch somebody else that's falling everywhere, it just makes you fall as well. You have to look, find a spot on the wall, and release, and the other leg. So knee pointing down to the floor, hips facing forward. And like I said before, you'll find you've got one leg that you're more stable on than the other. And so I'm right-handed, yet I'm more stable on my left leg. Brilliant, well done. Okay, last one, just release. We'll do a calf stretch, because like I said, you've been working the calves a lot because it's a lot of movement going up onto your toes as well. If you want to use a wall, you can. It's the same movement whether or not you do, but just step your legs apart. Front leg is bent, back leg is straight, feet both facing forward. Push your heel down towards the floor and feel that stretch in the back calf. If you want to use a wall, it allows you to push deeper into that stretch. So it's entirely up to you. Hold this for a few seconds more. And swap legs. So opposite leg back, push the heel down towards the floor. You should hold a good stretch really for about 15 to 20 seconds after you've done exercise, not during a warm-up. And release. And that is it, well done. Fantastic. Let me just pause that music and I'll just double check our step count. I've got that on 2,984 steps for the session.